guys, welcome back to my channel. So to start off with, I'm priming my face using my Smashbox primer water and filling in my brows and sculpting them out using this well-loved MAC concealer. Then going on to the eyes, I'm prepping my eyes with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot and going in with this shade from Makeup Geek. I think it's Purely Naked, just on a Sigma fluffy brush as the initial transition shade. Then using this colour from the Manny MUA Makeup Geek palette and further deepening up the crease. We're only using a few crease colours, all kind of the same shade, because we want to keep this kind of soft, glam, peachy look going on. So I'm just using a shade slightly darker than the one that we originally used, and then going back in with the original fluffy brush just to make sure everything's really, really softly blended. For the lid shade, as I said, keeping it really soft and peach, I'm taking in the Spotlight from Makeup Geek just on a really small flat brush, just so I can get it really precise and pigmented, and just taking this all over the lid, over to the kind of outer quarter. Then taking Frappe from Makeup Geek to further deepen it, but only really, really softly. Yeah, and just to further deepen up the crease and keep it really, really soft. Then I'm taking, normally I'd take a wipe, but I didn't have any to hand, so I'm just taking some makeup remover and a cotton bud. You could have used tape to do this, you could have done any method that you wanted, but I'm just taking some makeup remover, and then I'm highlighting my inner corner and brow bone using this really light gold shade from the Manny MUA and Makeup Geek palette. I'm obsessed with this for highlighting at the moment. It's the perfect kind of mix of pearl and gold. Then I'm doing eyeliner and using my Inglot number 77 gel liner just to do a wing. I was debating whether or not to do a wing, so you could have just left it. And then I'm applying these lashes from Backstage Lashes in the style Paris, and I'm in love with them. They're super natural and fit really nicely with the look. Going onto the skin, I'm using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 228. I'm just buffing that in. I always use this brush, and you guys always ask me. It's from BH Cosmetics, and it's just like a kabuki brush from them. To conceal under my eyes, I'm using the LA Pro Conceal in the shade Creamy Beige, and what I love about this one is you can use the brush, as you can see here, to kind of really sharpen up your eyeliner or your wing, and it's a really nice consistency. It reminds me of the MAC Prolongwear Concealer, but a lot more kind of, I don't know, like blendable. It doesn't crease as much and it doesn't feel as heavy on the skin. I really, really like this one. To set that in place, I'm using this new matte velvet powder from Neve Cosmetics to brighten up under my eye. As you can see, it literally makes your skin look photoshopped. It's such a gorgeous consistency. You should definitely go check it out. I'm not sure if it's out yet. I think it might be, but it's amazing for underneath the eyes. Speaking of underneath the eyes, to finish off the look, I'm taking this shadow from Makeup Geek in the shade Roulette, which is kind of like a really dark peach colour, and it's got a bit of shimmer to it this time. So I'm using this, I'm just running it along my lower lash line with a pencil brush and buffing out to kind of complete the look, and obviously just applying mascara to finish it all off, and that is the finished eye look. Back onto skin, I'm using the MAC Studio Careblend powder in the shade Dark as my bronzer, and just applying this in all the usual places that I would to warm up my skin. To tie in with the eyes, I'm using this Coral Spectrum blush palette from Zoeva, and using the blush shade that I showed you, and just applying that softly to my cheeks, like I said, just to tie in with the eye look and add a peachy glow to my skin. Then taking the Sleek Solstice palette and this peachy highlighter colour and applying that to the tops of my cheekbones and my cupid's bow and just the end of my nose. Moving on to the lips, I am taking this Rimmel lip pencil in the shade Tiramisu and just using that to outline my lips. It's kind of like a peachy brown nude colour, as I'm going in with quite a bright lip colour. This is the Sleek Lip VIP in the shade Reserved. As you can see, super peachy, super pink, so I did go back over with the pencil to kind of tone it down slightly, and I lightened it with this Sigma Lip Vex in the shade Slip, and that is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to follow me on my social medias. They're all linked down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!